What's up? This is BoxingWave. You gotta love boxing, man. You gotta love it, for stuff like this. Why is Julio Diaz getting in the ring with Keith Thurman? Why are they matching these two guys up? This is such a mismatch. It's not even funny. Okay, they might as well put B in there in the ring with the Ultimate Warrior. They might as well put me in the ring with Ultimate Warrior. Okay, they might as well in a wrestling match. It doesn't make sense. Okay, you got Julio Diaz, who is a good fighter. I respect him. He's a crafty fighter. He's never laid down for anyone. Well, let me not say that. He laid down for Kendall Hall. He laid down for about 4 other fighters. He's been knocked out 5 times in his career. He lost 9 times in his career. Why is he getting in the ring with Keith Thurman, an undefeated power puncher? He hasn't fought a puncher like Keith Thurman in his whole career and has been knocked out 5 times already. Julio Diaz, I respect him. He was a lightweight champion. He comes from a family of fighters. He gave Shawn Porter some trouble in the first fight. He dropped Amir Khan. Listen, his skills are definitely there, but he's not even a true welterweight. Okay, I think his last fight, the second fight with Shawn Porter, I think that might have been his first fight at welterweight. He's not even a true welterweight, and he lost that fight. Okay, this doesn't make sense. You don't reward Keith Thurman for beating Soto Karass and Diego Chavez by putting him in the ring with Julio Diaz. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's obvious Golden Boy is protecting certain fighters. Okay, but you can't find no one. I see a lot of people do videos, they bring up Zab Judah. You couldn't even at least put Zab in the ring with this guy? You couldn't find no one, at least a welterweight, to fight this guy? Like, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, this is not even a breakdown. This is not a prediction. Julio Diaz is not winning this fight. This is what needs to happen, okay? Julio Diaz needs to try to survive as long. If you're a Julio Diaz fan watching this video, and and I always try to keep it fair. I always keep it fair in all my videos. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing Julio Diaz can do is survive. If he could survive for 12 rounds, that'd be great. I mean, he does have good counter punching ability and everything. That's all he could do. All right, Keith Thurman needs to make a statement. All right, he needs to knock this guy out in the first round. He needs to knock him out right away. You want to put me in a ring with a guy that dropped Amir Khan, that had a draw with Shawn Porter, top guys at 147? Fine, then I'm going to beat him better than all of these guys and knock him out in the first round. He does not let this fight go to decision. Keith Thurman. Okay? He needs to make a statement, knock this guy out quick. Don't give him another reason to hold you back any longer. Okay? You keep winning, at some point they're not going to have no choice but to put you in a ring with the best. And I'm not even saying he should get in a ring with Floyd right away, but he does not need to be fighting Julio Diaz. Alright, a guy that's coming off 2 losses in a smaller division. He's a smaller fighter. Okay? He's been knocked out by guys that don't hit nearly as hard. He cannot beat the last 2 guys. Julio Diaz cannot beat the last 2 guys that Keith Thurman just beat. Diego Chavez will knock Diaz's head off and hand it to him. Literally, like, here you go. Okay? Soto Karass, same thing. Soto Karass would be too much for Julio Diaz. Why is this is such a huge step down? And I have nothing but respect for Julio Diaz. I know I'm being a little bit disrespectful, but at the same time, I have a lot of respect for Julio Diaz. But he needs to stay in his lane. I mean, obviously, he's just getting a check here. He's coming off a couple of losses. He's just getting a check. But at the same time, he doesn't even belong at 147. Let alone being in a ring with arguably 147's biggest puncher. Why is he in the ring with this guy? What is Golden Boy doing with Keith Thurman, man? What is going on? Like, what are they trying to do? I don't know. But this is not no breakdown. This is not a prediction video. There's nothing to break down. There's nothing to predict. Anyone that's watching this video know the outcome. I'm just speaking on it because it's news, it's boxing, and I gotta talk about the fights. This is what I do on this channel. All right, I talk about the fights. The Keith Thurman knockout in 3 rounds. And it should be in 1 round, but I'm calling Keith Thurman knockout in 3 rounds. Anything else, any other outcomes is not impressive. He needs to knock this guy out. He's a smaller guy. He's been knocked out by 5 other guys. Okay, he's coming off losses. There's no reason for Keith Thurman not to win this fight any other way. Okay, so that's my prediction. Subscribe to the channel. I'll throw another video up real quick right after this one. I think the Thurman Arreola, I gotta talk about that fight. All right, so subscribe to the channel, follow me on my Twitter, and peace.